Hi, my name is Alan. I work for Turning Heads, and these videos are being made with the Yes Centre of Brixham and the Food Alliance. You've recently received a food box, which will have come from the Yes Centre or the Food Alliance, and in that would have been a book of recipes. This is a series of short videos, got 12 videos, and what I aim to do is show you how to cook each of these recipes really quickly, really safely, really healthily, and to use the entire contents of this food box during the summer holidays. There's lots and lots of things in here. There are various herbs and spices. The idea is we're going to use all of this stuff, so when you get this box, put it in your cupboard and then follow along with the videos, and then you can cook all these things, really healthy recipes, and get all the family involved, chopping, cooking, stirring and mixing, and we'll have a brilliant time. Good luck. Hi, we're going to make chicken casserole, and not very many ingredients, and this is a very, very straightforward recipe. The first thing you need to do is in your box of food, you've got a can of chicken soup, so you need to pour your chicken soup into your saucepan. And then what we're going to do to that is we're going to add some chicken. There's tins of chicken in your food pack. Now some of the chicken has got sauce on it, some hasn't. Okay, now if you've got chicken in white sauce, you can just add this into your pan as well. So you can see the lumps of chicken. And then what you're going to need to do with a spoon is just break up these lumps of chicken into smaller bits. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put some heat through this. And we're going to add a bit of salt and a bit of pepper. A little bit of salt. And if you've got any herbs, one herb which is really nice to put with this is tarragon. This is a bit of dried tarragon. Now you can get fresh tarragon as well, so sprinkle some herbs on it. This is tarragon, which is really, really lovely with chicken. So we mix it all up, and we're going to heat it through. Now if you're feeding a family of 4, I would use 2 tins of chicken for this recipe. So this will feed probably 2 people. Okay, now while that's heating through, what we're going to do is we're going to chop up our potatoes. We're going to use 4 quite large potatoes, and we want to cut them into thin strips, thin slices. So very carefully, I've just washed these potatoes, I haven't peeled them, so I'm just going to slice down through, be really, really careful. So we want as thin strips as possible. And 4 potatoes sliced will be enough for 4 people. Okay, so when this is heated through, it doesn't need to boil, we'll just turn our heat off. And what we're going to do is we're going to pour that into a heat-proof dish, which is going to go in the oven. So we pour all our sauce in, okay, make sure it's spread around. So if there's any big bits of chicken, now is the time to break them up with a spoon. And all we're going to do with our potato is we're going to lay our potato on the top, and we're going to layer it so that we completely cover the top of our dish. Okay, and if you've got some potato left over, the real thin bits we're going to lay on the top. So we keep building up our potato. So this is what it's going to look like when you've got your potato on it. And then what I think is a good idea is to put a little bit more pepper on the top. And I'm going to sprinkle a little bit more tarragon on the top, because all the liquid is going to come up through the potato and it's going to cook the potato, and it will mix in with those herbs. And we're then going to put that in the oven, 180 degrees, and it's going to be in the oven for about 40 minutes, 35-40 minutes. And the potato will go really crispy and delicious, and all the sauce will cook through. Okay, so here it is when it comes out of the oven, and you could serve this with some fresh vegetables. You could serve it with a big bit of crusty bread. So here we go, really, really lots of chicken in this one, and you can see all the tarragon in there. So let's have a taste. So serve it with some vegetables or a bit of crusty bread. It's really going to make it hot, very hot, but really delicious. You can put a little bit of salt and pepper on the top as well. So that potato's cooked really beautifully. You could have it with some fresh beans or some carrots, be lovely.